Hi, my name is Laura Baukol, and I currently live in Denver, Colorado. I think I knew I wanted to be an actor from the time I was a little kid. I've seen these scary home movies of myself performing in our living room and singing karaoke with my family and just being, the performer, always on, having fun. And then I started doing plays in high school and just fell in love with it. The adrenaline rush right before you go on stage and just being out there and being a character and I just find it to be very fulfilling and fun and something that I would love to pursue full time. I do not currently have an agent or a manager. It is something that is one of my goals to get agent representation. But right now, I just look on Actors Access and I do different things to find ways to get auditions and to go out on auditions. I realize that nobody's probably going to care about my career as much as I do. So until I do get an agent, and even after I get an agent, I will continue to pursue jobs on my own and go out on auditions and book things. I am not currently in the union. It is definitely something that I want to be able to do to get into the union and work on a union job. But that's the only way that you can really get into the union is to have the opportunity to work on a union project. And so that is one of my goals to be able to do that. Well, I have an interesting performance story. Just recently, I was lucky enough to be involved in something called the Hitching Post, which is something out here in the Colorado area. And basically, they have writers come in first thing in the morning and they randomly pull pictures of their cast. Pull two actors out of blank envelopes so they don't know what they look like, and then they write a script. And they have 4 hours to write a script for the two actors that they have randomly chosen. And then the actors and the directors arrive, and we have basically 4 hours to put together a show and to learn our lines and do everything. And then we performed at 7 o'clock and again at 8:30. And it was so much fun, but it was very challenging to do that. The 7 o'clock show was a little crazy. Fortunately, I have been taking improv classes, and so that helped to kind of hit the main points of the script. And then by the 8:30 show, we actually knew the lines, and it was a lot of fun. But it was just so challenging and so different from anything that I'd ever done before, and I really wanted something that would help kind of recharge my batteries and go out and do something that was totally different. And it was a lot of fun, and it just was a great experience. Well, it's an interesting question. My friends are 100% behind me. They are definitely on my support team. They are very excited for me and they think it's fantastic. My husband is also completely behind me. My family, I haven't really told yet. And I think it's because for them, I feel that I want to be able to prove that I can be successful at this. I think that if I can prove that I can be successful, they will be behind me and more supportive of me instead of seeing it as just a hobby or something that I do for fun. Obviously, it is something I do for fun, but it is my passion. So if I can pursue this and be successful at it, then I will feel comfortable being able to share with them that I am a working actress. Well, it's not really a fallback plan, but it is the career that I have been involved in for the last several years. It's what I went to school for, and I have been working in that industry. My goal is actually to pursue acting full time, so I would like to transition my current career into a consulting business or having my own business so that I can also pursue acting and make that my career. I think my favorite memory is I was cast in a local television series, and it was the first time that I had done anything on camera. I'd always worked in theater, and I just fell in love with the medium and being on television and being involved and seeing how things work differently when it's for the camera and the sound and everything else that goes into it. It was such a learning experience, and I had never done anything like that before, as I said, and I met these incredible people, several of whom are still really good friends of mine to this day, and we live in different parts of the country, but we still keep in touch, and just all around it was a great experience, and it was actually what made me think that I would want to pursue acting in the TV and film area. Well, my hope and dream for acting is actually to be a working actress, to, go out and audition and book jobs and be able to make my living doing what I absolutely love to do. That is my hope and my dream, to be a working actor. The word for me would be launching. I feel that I'm really just beginning my career and working in this business and going out on auditions and booking jobs, and so I feel that I am launching my career. I have some past experience, and I'm taking classes and continuing to do different things, but I really feel that I'm launching and I'm starting out, and I'm very excited about it. Well, I feel the biggest obstacle to me right now is the fact that I don't live in Los Angeles or in the Hollywood area. I feel that, in Denver, I'm able to go out on auditions and book jobs in the market that we're in. But, it's similar to if you wanted to be the best at something and you wanted to be a surfer, you would need to go where the water was and where the waves were. And there's only so many things that you could do in an area that didn't have an ocean. You could train and you could do some of that, but to really get the experience and be good at it and get the, what you need to be able to pursue that career, you need to live where the waves are. And I feel that this industry is centered in Hollywood, and that's where a lot of the majority of the jobs are and the roles and the infrastructure, I guess, for doing this career and for making it in this career. So I think that's probably my biggest obstacle right now, is not living in that area. I think that I would be very excited, first of all, and I would be completely supportive of it, because it would be something something else that we could share together and talk about. But I think that I would just tell them to go for it, and not get discouraged, and just really be persistent, and go out on as many auditions as you can, and train and study, and get as good at your craft as you can. But I would really tell them to just go for it, because I think if it's truly your passion and what you want to do, then you've only got one life to live. You should go out and do what you want to do.